Hi, I'm Maya, and today I want to talk about The Game is Afoot by Elise Bryant. This is the sequel to It's Elementary, and it's a really fun book. It's really funny. It's a fun, cozy mystery about a mom who is struggling. Really, really goofy. This one, I feel like, is even goofier than the first one, while still managing to handle more serious topics like anxiety, racism, all that stuff. Mavis Miller is the main character. She has a daughter named Pearl, an ex-husband named Corey, a boyfriend named Jack, and her dad hosts a true crime podcast. He used to be a lawyer. They live in California, and they're surrounded by like crunchy granola moms who are all about gentle parenting and essential oils and multi-level marketing and all that fun stuff. And this book makes fun of those people a lot, and it is laugh out loud funny. Like, it's spot on, the way that they speak and like their Instagram captions and the emails that they send to each other, the passive aggressive emails, and like the Facebook group for the moms of elementary school students, the message boards, the emails, all of it is just too real. It's a little too real sometimes. Yeah, but her daughter Pearl's soccer coach drops dead on the field, and they suspect foul play. And so Mavis takes it upon herself to solve the mystery and figure out who did it. Something I mentioned in my other video about the first book was that I was really hoping that there would be some closure with her job, because there was so much drama. She works for a nonprofit, but they don't treat her right. They don't respect her enough. And the whole time you're just like, oh, why are you still here? And at the end of the book, that hasn't resolved. So that was something I mentioned in my other video. So I hoped that in the next book we'd get some resolution, and we did. When Mavis quits her job, rage quits, like yells it out, I quit, that was so cathartic and so freeing and so amazing. I was so proud of her and so happy for her in that moment. There are so many pushy characters in this book, it was driving me insane. Like, I almost couldn't handle it. So many people are just like insanely rude and demanding, and they would really piss me off if I met them in real life. It was driving me nuts reading that. There was this one part that was super relatable where Mavis is talking to her ex-husband Corey, and he says, "I'm just going to throw this out there. Don't get annoyed with me." Those words instantly summon all the annoyance in my being. Yeah, I feel that. If anyone tells me don't get annoyed, I'm immediately annoyed. Too real, too relatable. It's infuriating, it's maddening to be told not to feel something. Like, obviously you're gonna feel it. So the person who murdered the soccer coach is kind of insane. Like, when it's revealed who it is, and they're like talking about their motivations and stuff, it's like so outlandish. It's like hilarious and just super goofy and weird and like scary and just very odd and bizarre. So out there. So yeah, overall, really funny, really heartfelt, like all the things that Elise Bryant is super good at. But I do have one complaint, and it's that we didn't have enough Jack in this book. Jack is her boyfriend. And one of my favorite parts of the first book was their fun romance. It was so giddy and sweet, and like he was barely in this book at all. And it's because she's trying to turn it into a love triangle between him and her ex-husband Corey. But I don't know if this is an unpopular opinion. I don't know if this is controversial or not, but I am not a fan of Corey. I think he's really annoying, and I feel like he had his chance to be a good partner for Mavis, and he didn't do it. He walked out on her, and he let her be a single mom for years. So I don't have it in my heart to forgive him. And the whole thing where like she tells him that she's on her period, so he goes out and buys her pads and chocolates. Like, yeah, that's nice, that's sweet, but it's also the bare minimum. Like, am I supposed to be amazed and awed by that? Like, that's just something basic to do for your partner. So yeah, I think we should just get rid of Corey and just focus on Jack, because he's so good for her and so good to her, and they're just a great couple. And I'm sick of Corey. So Team Jack all the way. So there is a cliffhanger at the end of the book. Mavis is contacted by the culprit of the first murder in her first book. Well, crime. The first crime that was committed in the first book. The person who did it contacts her again at the end of this book. So it's like, ooh, what's gonna happen? And I like that, because yes, that was wrapped up and resolved, but I'm also excited to see it opened up again, because I feel like we could still do more there with like character development and just interesting drama. So I think that'll be really fun. And yeah, I'm hoping we'll also see the resolution of the love triangle and some more fun shenanigans from Mavis and her crew. It's a really fun world she's built here with really fun characters and circumstances. And yeah, I enjoyed it and I'm looking forward to the next one. Thank you so much for watching.